Hey everyone, Amy Witry here. Happy 2011, and as everyone knows, I've been in Iowa, New Orleans. I'm finally back in Los Angeles. Feels good to be here in my studio. So I figured I would do a couple things here. I'll do a quick little recap of the last couple weeks in the NFL, and then we'll talk a little bit about wild card weekends. Okay, first of all, a couple things we've learned over the last few weeks. Atlanta can be beat at home. What's up? Okay, we've also learned Joe Webb's name. Okay, we also learned that the Packers are for real without like a really strong running game. So, and they want to win a lot. So, be wary of a Packer team that you have to face. We also learned that Rex Ryan cannot stop talking, and he can't help himself. He has to say every thought that comes into his head. He's kind of like LeBron James that way, and you just want to be like, guys, zip it. Like, edit yourselves, use some restraint. Like, even I know how to do that. Honestly, he cannot help himself. We also learned that you can lose the last game of the season and still make the playoffs. You can win the last game of the season and not make the playoffs, or you can actually have a losing season and then host a game in the playoffs. What's up, Seattle Seahawks? Insane. All right. We also learned that Darren Sharper looks like... Here's the thing we learned. I do not have words for how good Darren Sharper looks in black football pants, okay? I can't even describe that, okay? We also learned that, you know what, it's not always a happy ending, right, Brett Favre? Pretty sure he can confirm that for everybody. Speaking of people that aren't having sex, Tim Tebow actually has his first job now. He's actually going to be starting for the Denver Broncos. So let's hope that's a first of many firsts for Tim Tebow. If you know what I mean? Nut bust? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, let's also take a quick review and look at the Browns season. A couple reasons I'm going to do that. Number one, Laura Wendell and her mom totally went to the Football Hall of Fame and they got me something. Hello, which is awesome. And so, of course, I'm going to talk about the Browns. And then when I get the gift, I'm going to totally talk about that too. So, the Browns this season, they only had 5 wins. 2 of those wins were against New Orleans and New England. And if anyone's ever heard me talk in the last 4 months, those are the teams that I think are going to be in the Super Bowl, New Orleans and New England. So, you know what? Let's give a little credit to the Browns for that type of season. And obviously, they've got a new coach and a whole lot of else new things going to happen for them next year. Plus, one of those being, I'm going to be at a game. Yeah, I'm going to a Browns game with Laura Wendell, and Laura Wendell is totally going to a Saints game with me. Brian Davis, we hope you can make it. Okay, we also learned that college football is kind of exciting, and I know everyone hates on me because I bag on college football, but I bag on it for a couple reasons. You know, the bench seating and the lack of beer vendors, for one, but I did say I watched every bowl game possible because there was one on pretty much every hour, I think, and sometimes like 7 on in one day. My dad loves some college football, and I totally got stuck in Iowa for a couple extra days. So, yes, college football can be exciting. I watched the Iowa-Missouri Insight Bowl, whatever that was. That was a great football game. I gotta say, college football, I kind of like you, okay? We're not going to be exclusive, but there's some progress there. Okay, another thing we learned, there's not going to be a lockout. There is not going to be a lockout. There is way too much money at stake, way too many jobs at stake, and Roger Goodell totally emailed me along with 5 million other people this week and said there's not going to be a lockout. So you heard it here second. No lockout coming, okay? Okay, so I was in New Orleans for this last weekend, for this last home game, and I was with my gay brother husband, Brian Davis, who totally picked me up and took me straight to Metairie in the Black and Gold store where I got to buy this, because here's the thing, I've been telling everyone 'tis the season to send me gifts, and trust me, they're coming in, but I would look like an asshole if I didn't buy myself a gift. Hello, I can't expect you guys to do something I wouldn't do myself, so hence my new jacket. Anyway, my gay brother husband and all the sister wives, Paul and Janelle, we got our party on in New Orleans, and I will tell you that even when you lose a game in New Orleans, it is still one of the best places to be. Oh my God, there was so much fun, and one other thing we learned this weekend is my gay brother husband can snore. Like, at one point in time, I almost put a pillow over his face. But then I gave him some Pringles and he shut up. But I gotta tell you, that guy can snore. Oh my God. Okay, coming up this weekend, as everyone knows, New Orleans Saints will be in Seattle. And I did not go to that game. I'm not going to that game. A couple reasons. Number one, I'm saving my money for Dallas. There you go. I said it. And number two, it's outside and in the rain. Mama doesn't do that. That's not fun for me. So I'll be watching it Big Wangs this weekend, North Hollywood, with my gay brother husband, Laura Wendell, and some other select friends. I gotta tell you that if you have not been in New Orleans for a while, get your ass there. It is the funnest city in the world. There, I said it. Okay, I said a lot of things today. I'm gonna leave you with one tip. From a super fan that I am, I think everyone needs to go into the games this weekend thinking that your team can win. Because I gotta tell you, it's a lot more fun. And for the record, I don't actually know any Seahawks fans. That's it for me. I'll see you guys next week, and I'll also see you in Dallas. Who dat, bitches?